Hi students, welcome back to our social science class. Are you safe? Okay, stay home and be safe. Okay, how was your exams? Easy? Very good. Okay students, today we are going to continue our third unit, Kerala, the land, the rain and the people. Did you remember what we learned in our previous classes? Yes, we were discussing about the physiographic divisions of Kerala and the crops cultivated in these regions and also about the agrarian culture of Kerala. Shall we continue our lesson? Okay. All of you please listen here. In page number 38 of your textbook, a table is given which shows the variations in the land area of some important crops in Kerala over the past 50 years. After analyzing this table, we can make the following inferences. Area of paddy cultivation has greatly decreased, while rubber cultivation increased. The general land use of the state has undergone drastic change nowadays. Shall we find out some reasons? Yes. Reclamation of paddy fields and ponds for other uses. Farmlands are used for business purposes. Unscientific cultivation in hill slopes. Deforestation, destruction of hills, and excessive land mining are some of the reasons. The reduction in the cultivable land area affected the agriculture sector. Our elder generations worked hard in farms and fields. Traditional food habits and hard work made them strong and healthy. As new employment opportunities are available, the new generation people are not interested in agriculture, which generally demands more physical exertion. As new employment sectors offers better returns, agriculture got neglected. Slowly, people of Kerala shifted from agriculture to other profitable jobs. This caused many changes in healthcare and lifestyle of people of Kerala. Changes in lifestyle are said to be the main cause of the lifestyle diseases like hypertension, heart disease, diabetes, etc. The villages became towns and cities. Now the people of Kerala try to follow urban culture. It creates several problems. Increase in pollution is an important problem. Not only the cities, but also rural areas face the problem of pollution. People throw away waste materials without thinking of its bad effects. How can this problem be solved? Shall we check? Waste in the houses can be collected to make organic manure and can be used in vegetable gardens and farms. The biodegradable waste generated at home can be used for making vermicompost. Making biogas from biodegradable waste is another method. The government is providing subsidy for constructing biogas plants. So dear students, you have seen that Kerala gave up its agro-based culture instead of making use of the potentials of its geographical peculiarities. A complete reversal is not possible, but we can have some alternatives. Instead of traditional methods of agriculture, some new methods can be accepted. Shall we check what are they? Vegetables can be cultivated in sacks or vessels filled with soil and manure even on the terrace of our houses. Take on lease the uncultivated land near your house or school and cultivate them. Make use of organic manure for cultivation. Students can cultivate vegetables in schools also. Shall we check some modern agricultural techniques? Greenhouse farming. In severe cold regions, crops are grown in glass-roofed rooms in order to protect them. This method is known as greenhouse farming. Precision farming. This is the method of giving adequate care, that is, water, manure, etc., for each crop and soil type precisely at different stages. Any region having ample sunlight and well-drained soil is suitable for precision farming. Fertigation. Fertigation is the method of giving water and manure drop by drop. As the chemical fertilizers used are completely soluble in water, the plants can absorb them easily. The government has designed various programs and schemes to reclaim Kerala's agricultural heritage. Vegetable and Fruit Promotion Council of Kerala is one of them. The State Horticulture Mission functions with the aim of promoting cultivation of different varieties of fruits, vegetables, spice crops, mushroom and medicinal plants. Promotion of beekeeping is also an aim of this mission. The Agriculture Department, Kudumbashree Mission and several other agencies help the government in promoting agriculture. Do you know which day is celebrated as Farmers' Day? Yes, Chingam 1 is celebrated as Farmers' Day. How can we celebrate Farmers' Day in our school? For this, we can set up a vegetable garden in our school. We can exchange seeds with our friends. We can give respect to senior peasants. We can make earthworm compost, medicinal plantation, etc. to celebrate Farmers' Day. So, dear students, we understood that the physiography, soil and the climate of Kerala are favorable for agriculture. The people of Kerala have to change their lifestyle to utilize this. Each family can cultivate vegetables in their courtyard for their own use. The vegetables required for noon-meal programs in the school can be grown in the school compound itself. We can cultivate poison-free cereals and vegetables for our own use. As the people work hard in the farms and fields, they do not have lifestyle diseases. If we all work together, we can achieve this goal. So dear friends, let us join our hands to revive the agro-based culture of our land, whose physiography, soil, climate, rain and the rivers provide ideal conditions for agriculture. Okay students, with this we are winding up this chapter. If you have any doubt regarding this chapter, you can ask me. The notes of this unit will be continued in the next class. Have a nice day. Thank you.